Play Games, и мы продолжаем с вами играть во вторую часть Mass Effect. В данный момент мы находимся на борту нашего корабля под названием Нормандия. В прошлой серии мы выполнили миссию Гаруса, нашли предателя, который погубил весь его отряд, и сейчас я предлагаю выполнить другую миссию нашего компаньона по имени Джейкоб. Так, давайте с ним пообщаемся. Ты хотел меня увидеть?
What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... Well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night.
Что стряслось?
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Ну, давайте
I think we
проверим.
can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Так, отправляемся на Эю и посмотрим, что там случилось с отцом Джейкоба. Да. Но сейчас мы заняты немножко другим. Так. Отправляемся в туманность розетки. Пополним запас топлива. И высаживаемся на планету Эя. Давайте посмотрим, может мы тут еще и платину найдем. Да. Здесь есть неплохие запасы платины. Ладно, приземляемся. С нами пойдет Джейкоб и с нами пойдет Грюнд. У нас 6 единиц отряда. Давайте возьмем второй ранг бронебойных патронов и покопим на 4-й ранг бронебойных патронов. Так, у Грюнта 2 единицы, берем второй уровень обороны. Так, и у Джейкоба 4 единицы. Мы можем взять зажигательные патроны и агент Цербера. Давайте возьмем зажигательные патроны. Возьмем патроны инферно. Очень красивая планета, блин, тропический рай. Так. Ладно, отправляемся. Обломки корабля.
There it is, and mostly intact. It could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Так. Собираем запчасти. И давайте послушаем записи офицера. Становится все интереснее и интереснее. Давайте посмотрим, что есть на корабле. Благо, туда мы можем попасть. Еще одна запись. Последняя запись, судя по всему, касается девушки. Так, да, здесь, кстати, есть КПК. Взламываем его. Еще 3000 кредитов и еще одна запись. Пока что ничего не понятно, что же здесь конкретно произошло. Но начались, судя по всему, начались какие-то разборки в экипаже. И это как-то связано с женщинами. Но при этом еще и некоторые члены экипажа, судя по всему, страдают от амнезии. Так, ладно, давайте поговорим с феей корабля.
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Аварийные протоколы.
Where are are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Небезопасное
Unsafe
приземление.
deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Местная еда и
Crew
расстройство.
compares brain functions. What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Протокол
Wasn't the beacon
активации
activated
маяка.
before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's
Ладно,
get going.
отправляемся
My
дальше.
father had a working beacon but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Двигаемся дальше.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Спокойно.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will...
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! You will not escape!
Hostile!
Так.
Right.
Moving fast!
Feel the
Так.
blood rage.
That's a nice trick. Gotta hurt!
Worthless. Too late. Now you're dead. You're up.
Похоже, это еще не все, да. Вот. Выходи. Выходи, тебе говорю. Ну, да, похоже, до него можно добраться.
Have a nice trip. Trouble coming.
Nothing can hurt me. Those humans were not decaying.
Так, давайте поговорим еще раз с девушкой.
Wouldn't let this go.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Угу. Первую группу мы зачистили. Двигаемся с вами дальше. Это были платы, которые надо собрать. Да, вот они, детали. Еще 1500 кредитов. Я думаю, нам они будут не лишние. Так. Робот без обшивки.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Эти самые роботы на нас сейчас не полезли.
Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Да, я тебя понимаю, Джейкоб. Мне бы тоже хотелось получить ответы.
Tim, but from the same clan that attacked us.
Все они женского пола.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
If the males were exiled, they die or get stronger. How else should it be?
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Ну,
Not the
это
best
похоже.
reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to
Давайте
He
поговорим
has a
с
cruel
ними.
face. He...
Go away. You are like him. You will keep.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he... The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he...
Ну, у них здесь также генераторы щита. Вот он стоит. Есть. Еще 1500 кредитов. Аптечку, да, наверное, давайте заберем. Мы сюда больше не вернемся.
Gear up!
Тихо, тихо, тихо. Железякой.
Tactics like this are fit for prisoners, not your own clan.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Сомневаюсь. Так. Где-то, да, вот КПК. Еще 2100 кредитов.
Please, here. You could end it.
Давайте поговорим с доктором.
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Что такое?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs.
Похоже,
It
они
was a
выдержали.
command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop
Есть
it.
какое-то
Do you
объяснение?
see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Счет к Тейлору старшему увеличивается. Оказывается, роботы достаточно эффективная взрывчатка.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got
The old dead are posed. A warning. The new ones were left where they fell. Got it.
position ain't coming. Gun! Get over here. He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
Cover!
Requesting assistance.
On it.
Accounted.
Сейчас должна появиться третья группа. А он не. Что они не умеют броню устанавливать? Похоже, эту волну мы тоже пережили.
Sure thing. Taking cover.
Hitting cover.
Hostile.
Right.
Have a nice trip.
Accounted.
Have a nice trip.
Так. Ну, вроде отбились.
He had his fun. Now he wants out.
Так, мы здесь еще не все осмотрели.
On it.
Following.
Где-то тут лежал вот он.
This looks
Калиберный
interesting.
пистолет. Урон крупнокалиберного пистолета. Отлично.
Accounted.
On it. Moving to cover.
Hostiles.
Routing power.
I've got him.
thing is not my father.
Так. Ладно.
Time to fight. Too late. Now you're dead.
Move it!
I am Krogan.
Да. Где противник там? Я его не вижу. Вот он где.
I am Krogan. Nothing can hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. Too late. Now you're dead. I am Krogan.
Офигеть, сколько вас там.
Combat drones. Too late. Now you're dead. Little pieces of crap. Too late. Now you're dead.
Да, пришлось позорно ретироваться. Почти нас убили.
System damage. Okay.
Take them, kill it. I am Krogan.
Интересно, что он там встал? Жить надоел.
Nothing can hurt me. Feel the blood rage. Combat drone. Double. Nothing can hurt me. Hostile shields!
So we can go home.
I am Logan! Nothing can hurt me! Systems failing. Systems active.
Так, тяжелое оружие нам тут не поможет. Да, это был долгий бой. Да, я тоже так думал. Давайте пополним боезапас. Благо патронов выпало из них достаточно много. И пополним запасы тяжелого вооружения, которые мы с вами видели в самом начале. Медицинская станция. 100 кредитов лишним не будет.
Sure thing. On it.
Got it.
Все. Мы столько противников здесь убили, а нам ничего не дали за это. Жадные твари. Ладно. Вот он, судя по всему, отец Джейкоба. Надеюсь, мы сможем пролутать. Найти здесь что-то интересное. Нет. Здесь ничего интересного нет, поэтому, ну, давайте прямо с ним поговорим.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. Toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you could do.
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Я Шепард Джейкоба, вы знаете.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
10 лет, ладно,
I'm
почему?
not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it. Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy. At first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Ему не
We'll
уйти
secure
отсюда.
him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Так, ну что же, мы с вами прошли личную миссию Джейкоба. Нам дали, как обычно, 937 единиц опыта. Открыто умение Джейкоба. Получено новое снаряжение. Немножко не нашли. Где-то еще 2300 кредитов мы с вами пропустили. Да ладно. Возвращаемся на Нормандию.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Отличная работа.
Roger that.
What do you mean wasn't you.
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gurns back, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Ну, знали об этом.
Through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Ты в порядке?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Пожалуйста. Ну что же, друзья, вот теперь точно все. На этом, я думаю, эту серию мы с вами закончим. Хотя бой с Эмиром получился достаточно долгий, но у нас не было ни нормального оружия, ни подготовленной позиции. Надо было, наверное, взять Каин и попробовать долбануть по нему из Каина. Ну что же, а за сим я с вами прощаюсь. Подписывайтесь на канал, если понравилось, ставьте лайки. Ну и всем пока.